Welcome back, out-of-body explorers. Today we're going to talk about how you can heal yourself through your out-of-body exploration practice. But let me set the scenario up. You need to know that this is what happened to me and the people that I study. So I'm going to talk about that right now.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really.
In 2018, I was emotionally being attacked at my job. And don't forget this part. People live in fear, and hurt people hurt people. So that's very important to understand on what my story is about.
Get busy living, or get busy dying.
And the second thing you need to know is that I'm an athlete, and I still play volleyball and softball. 4 years of volleyball in college, 4 years of volleyball and softball, and I continued coaching, and in volleyball you really need your shoulder to demonstrate. So now all of this is happening. And the last time I touched a volleyball was on November 17th, 2018, because my boys' volleyball program went to the Long Island Championship, and that was the last time I actually touched a volleyball. Now let's bring this back. Now, in April 2019, I could not move my shoulder at all. I couldn't even push down the seatbelt in my car. I couldn't lift anything, not even my pocketbook, nothing. I was not able to move my shoulder at all. And I said to myself, how is this possible when I jump into dimensions to heal people and rescue people? So I decided to heal myself. And the very important thing about this is I also studied the brain. And one of the things that I studied was with Dr. Joe Dispenza. I also studied theta healing. Now, on April 14th, I decide to heal myself. So I write, I'm going to the healing home to heal my shoulder. And that's all I would say. I'm going to the healing home to heal my shoulder. I'm going to the healing home to heal my shoulder. Then the next day, I write, I am in the healing home. I am in the healing home. And I would just fall asleep. And by the third day, I saw myself being healed. But because I'm also a strength and conditioning coach, I know how the body works, and I studied Dr. Joe Dispenza. And if you don't know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is, I'm going to leave you that video later, but this is the video. And he talks about how he was in a major accident and they told him he was never going to walk again. I advise you to watch that. It's a 6-minute video. I love it. And I did exactly what he did. I reconstructed my shoulder in my mind. And here's the picture that I used. And I kept saying, there's cotton being filled. It was my labrum. I had it checked. They were like, oh, it's going to go. And, are you crazy? I can heal myself. So I start doing the process. I'm stuffing it with cotton. I keep stuffing it with cotton. And I continue to say in my out-of-body practice, because I put an intention down in my book every single night, I am healing my shoulder. And I watched it grow like cotton. I said, ooh, there's cotton. There's cotton pudding in there. It's getting healed. I would say it over and over and over until I was out like a light. Now this is what happened. On April 24th, 2019, it was a Wednesday. I was laying on a table. I saw a big white light above me. I was groggy. I was trying to open up my eyes. And I'm thinking to myself, is this a false awakening, or did I just bilocate? Because I can do them both. As I kept opening up my eye, I realized there were two light beings in front of me. They looked like shadows. And now I'm going to show you the picture. This is what they look like. And one was shoving his hand in my shoulder like this, like a little knife. They kept doing it. And the only way I can describe it to you is from the movie Knowing. And here is what it looked like. These light beings, aka angels, because I'm going to show you the light being that they put there. And when they start to fly up in the movie, look at their wings. That's what I'm talking about. That's an old movie. And I never watched that movie until recently. I was so blown away that I Instagrammed it. I was like, wow, these are light beings. And they're going to heal. Although there's some cryptic messages in that movie, so don't forget. Every movie is there to manipulate you, and every movie is there to give you information, so go with your gut. I believe it because I see it, and I feel it, and that's how this quantum field works. You have to heartfully feel everything and know that it exists, because I always live in the present moment. That's important to know. I'm not that person that says, I'll believe it when I see it. That's not me. On that note, I'm going to tell you, I believe you can heal yourself too. And don't forget, this is the vehicle that you get when you get to this third dimension. And what do you have to do? It's like a vehicle. You got to change the oil. You got to clean it up. And you got to put the right stuff in it, and the engine has to run to keep it going. All right, out-of-body explorers, I hope I helped you today. I'm going to leave you those 2 videos, the 6-minute video of Dr. Joe Dispenza and what happened to him, and the video of Knowing, and it's the ending of the movie, but tell me how you feel about it, because I have to tell you, I was blown away when I saw it. All right, out-of-body explorers, hope to see you next week. Press like and subscribe, and we'll continue talking about your jumping abilities into those dimensions. Have a great week.